Hey everybody, it's Chris. Happy Monday. Welcome to the Soulful Abundance Training Series, where every week I go live right here inside this Facebook group to bring you some free training series to help you create those little breakthroughs, those little steps that you can take to build a heart-centered and a six-figure or multi-six-figure practice. So first thing is I want to say is, sorry we're popping on here late. I don't know where you all are, but here in the Carolinas, we've been having some terrible storms and our internet and our power have been like on and off. And so we've actually had some trouble with our routers. So I'm just glad to be on. I'm glad that everything is working out here today. And I'm glad that I can be here with you guys because the information that I have to share with you is really going to help you unlock some information and some how-tos and hopefully give you an aha. I want you to walk away with an aha on what really are the basics that we get to do in our business. What are the foundations that we need to have in place so that you can actually create more sales in your business? And look, sales are not bad in a business. In order to have a business, you have to make sales, right? But there's a very, very big difference between being salesy and trying to convince or persuade or get into this place where somehow you've got to overcome somebody in order to get them to buy your thing, which always feels icky, right? And really, we get to change the way that we actually approach sales in our business. And we also get to make sure that we've got some foundational pieces and really understand what are the things that it really takes in order to create a thriving wellness practice. And really, there are only three things. Like when we boil everything down to just the basics, and I call these abundance basics, and I actually teach them inside my signature 6-month business accelerator program, Activate Abundance. But when we boil everything down to the simple of simple, and we stay focused on these three things, you will make more sales in your business. It will feel so much better because you'll be doing this and taking action from a really heart-centered, grounded place. You will just allow yourself to show up authentically and organically, and it's so much more fun to build and grow a business from this place. So first, wherever you are in the world, let me know where you are. Let me know you're here. I would love to know because we've got people all over the world, and this is so, so fun to see. I love to see where everybody is from. Some people are from Scotland, Italy, Australia, New Zealand, lots of places in the United States, Canada, even some people in Africa. Like, it's so, so fun to be able to serve an international community with all of you amazing coaches here who are building and growing thriving wellness practices with heart and soul. So I hope that all of you are safe wherever you are in the world, and that you are able to really connect with you, yourself, your family. And for those of you that are in the stream of Tropical Storm Fred coming on, just know that I am lifting you all up in prayer. I've got my family who lives in Pensacola, and so I know that they are in the path of that storm too. All right, let's dive in. One, we're going to go over again 3 things. Grab your paper. You're going to want to write this down. And again, if you're watching this on the replay, type in hashtag replay. So if you're watching this live, let me know where you're from and type in hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, type in hashtag replay and let me know where you're from. I would love to know. Okay, the first step in actually making more sales in your business, again, it's going to boil down to 3 things. And I'm just going to tell you what those 3 things are, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to expound on each one of them. So the first one is that you have to be visible. Number 1, you have to be visible. You have to meet people, you have to connect with people, and then you have to connect with more people, and you have to meet more people. So number 1, you have to be visible. You have to meet people. Number 2, you have to tell people what you do and let them know how you can help them. Number 2, you have to tell people what you do and exactly how you can help them. This is so, so important. You have to let them know, hey, I can help you, right? And then number 3, you have to invite people to work with you. You have to invite people to work with you. So let's break these pieces down. Those are the 3 simple things that you want to focus on. Those are the foundations of your business. It is what allows you to create a heart-centered marketing system as well as a heart-centered sales system. Those two things are, as a matter of fact, are the only things that you should be focusing right now to build a foundation in your business right now. So if you are under $500,000 in your business, you should not be spending money on Facebook ads. You should not be worried about Google AdWords or all these other things. You should be focusing on laying the foundations of your business, which is building your audience and becoming visible, number one. So we're going to start there. Look, in order for you to build and grow a thriving practice, people need to know that you exist. People need to know that you exist. And so if you don't meet people, if you don't connect with people, if people don't see you, they never have an opportunity to hear step two, which is how it is that you can help them. And look, we're coming from this place as heart-centered entrepreneurs, from a place of helping somebody get what it is that they want. This is not a salesy tactic where we're trying to drag somebody across the finish line or we're trying to convince or persuade anybody to buy the thing. We are simply being visible so that you can then tell somebody how you can help them get from where they are right now on Pain Island and all the challenges and the struggles and the frustrations and the fears and the doubts they're feeling, and how you can help them get over here to what we call Pleasure Island, which is what it is that they would desire, what it is that they would desire. So step one, allow yourself to be visible. And one of the best ways that you can do this is actually by building a Facebook group and cultivating community. And I'm actually going to teach this in September. So be on the lookout for an invitation to a new training called Thriving Boutique Business, where I'm going to be really taking these things in depth and teaching you specific marketing and sales information that is simple, that is repeatable, that is heart-centered, and it's going to allow you to just show up as authentically you. Look, so in step one is really where, people get stuck at each one of these steps. And so I want you to think about, where might you be getting stuck? Are you stuck at step one, which is being more visible? And if that's you, type in 1 in the comments. I want to know. If you get stuck at, I don't know where to be visible. I don't know how to be visible. I don't even know where my ideal client is. I don't know where to show up. I don't know what to do. If you're feeling like you have to be on all of the places or all the things, and you have to be on Pinterest, and you have to be on Instagram, and you have to be on Facebook, and you have to be on, what else do we have out there? TikTok, and you have to be on YouTube, right? There's a lot of different social media platforms that you can be on, and you do not have to be on all of them in order to make step one work. You just have to pick one that you're focused on, that you can build and nurture relationships and cultivate community. Super, super important. Step two, let me know if you're stuck here in step two, which is actually telling people what you do, right? So step one and step two are about sharing your message. When you're more visible, then you get to share your message. And that's all marketing is sharing your message, telling people, letting people know what it is you do and how it is that you can help them. Letting people know what it is you do and how you can help people and how you can help them, right? So when we talk about marketing strategy, it's those two pieces combined. How are you being visible, and how are you letting people know that you can help them? And I'm going to give you a really, really good example of both of these. So some of you are joining me live here now for this Facebook training. I do these every single week, and I show up regularly every week on Mondays delivering these soulful business trainings to build and cultivate community here inside my Facebook group. I allow myself to be visible. I consistently show up. Okay, so that's one way that I get to be visible. I also get to be visible by using Facebook as a way for me to share my message, to say, hey, I get it. I see you struggling. I see you trying to build a practice, not knowing what to do. I see you not knowing what the foundations are. How do I know? Because I was once you, and I truly was. I absolutely was where you are right now. If you are under $500,000 in your business and you're trying to figure out how to find clients, how to invite clients to work with you, what to say, what are the basics to focus on, and you feel like you're just throwing spaghetti at the wall, I see you, I get you, and I've got you. And one of the ways that I can help you is in either some of my programs, right? So this is where you get to tell people, how can you help them? Step two, let people know what it is that you do, and then tell people how you can, how you help them, right? So I help wellness entrepreneurs just like you who are passionate, who are impact driven, who are heart centered, who want to actually create impact in the lives of other people, and they want to allow themselves to be well paid by sharing their gifts. That's what I do. And I help them in multiple ways. One of the ways that I can help you is actually in a Soulful Abundance Strategy session. That's a 90-minute session where you and I get on the phone and we're going to dial in on who it is that you serve. We're going to dial in on how you serve them. So do you have programs? Do you have pricing that's in alignment with who it is that you want to serve and allowing yourself to be well paid? And then what are the next steps to actually bringing on a paying client? So that's called a Soulful Abundance Business Blueprint session. And that is one of the places that I get to support my clients. Another way that I get to support my clients in helping them create a thriving wellness practice. And when I say a thriving wellness practice, we are really talking about consistent 5 to 10 to 20K months. And so when we talk about a boutique business is anywhere between 100K and 500K a year. Right? It allows you to really serve. It allows you to nurture. You're not building an empire. You're building a thriving wellness business where you get to show up and you get to serve and you get to nurture your people and people have access to you. And that is also what I have built over the past 7 years to the tune of over $500,000 a year in my business in a way that works well for me, for my family. I've got children. I've got a husband. And it allows me to create spaciousness to do the things that I want to do. So another program that I can help you in is called Activate Abundance. And I mentioned that a little bit earlier. It is my 6-month business accelerator strategy or my 6-month business accelerator program. And that is where we really help you like dial in on all of these foundations and get you set up so you know what to say, how to say it, what to do, where to show up, all of these things while we're keeping it really simple. We're keeping it repeatable, we're keeping it high touch, and we're keeping it low tech. Again, not no tech because we're in a digital world, right? We have to be and we have to show up and be visible. And so one of the ways that we can be visible is online and also in person. And we definitely will talk about some of those things. And that is inside of the Activate Abundance program. And then the third way that I get to serve my clients is actually in my Accelerate Mastermind. And these are for women who are growing 100K plus businesses. They have their foundations down. They know who they're serving. They've got their programs. They've got their pricing. They want to be held in an intimate community and also have in-person access to me. And I am so darn excited because we are actually meeting this week for a 3-day in-person retreat. And we are going to be dialing in and connecting the soul and the heart with our business strategy and actually creating branding and messaging in a way that we can actually show up and serve and live lives, joyful lives. So I just gave you an example of what that looks like in step 2. So tell people what it is that you do and how you can help them. Okay. And then step 3 is invite people to work with you. Invite people to work with you. If you do not invite people to work with you, you are abandoning them on Pain Island. You're abandoning them. You're saying, yep, I see you struggling. And then if you never invite them to have an experience that they want, then you're not impacting lives. You're not impacting lives. And I know that you are on this earth and you are called as a wellness entrepreneur, whether or not you are a health coach, a nutritional therapy practitioner, a life coach, a spiritual coach, an energy worker, a yoga teacher, a massage therapist, whatever realm in the wellness industry that you are in, it is on your heart to change lives. It's on your heart to change lives. And if you do not invite people into an experience where they can actually change their life, then you are doing a disservice, a massive disservice, and you're not actually following your soul, and you're not actually creating a thriving wellness business where you get to be well paid for sharing your gifts. So step 3, invite people to work with you. And so I'm going to show you what that looks like right now. I'm going to invite any of you who would like to have any more information about either the Soulful Abundance Business Blueprint session, that 90-minute session, or if you are interested in learning more about Activate Abundance, the next cohort actually starts in October. Or if you are already at 6 figures and you would like to be supported in a community of other women where you get to have intimate experiences, in-person retreats, access to me every single month, one-on-one calls, reach out to me. Just let me know. Say, Chris, tell me more about the Soulful Abundance business session. Tell me more about Activate Abundance. Tell me more about Accelerate. My job is not to try to convince or persuade you in any of those things. My job is to invite you into an opportunity so that you can step into possibility and have the experience that you want to have, so that you can build and grow a thriving boutique wellness business that allows you to be well paid without sacrificing you, without sacrificing your family, without sacrificing your health, so that you can have more spaciousness in your day, so that you can travel and go on vacations. As a matter of fact, after I get off this call today, I'm actually going to be booking. I'm so darn excited to share this. I'm so darn excited, you guys. I am booking a trip to go to Iceland with my 3 boys and a family friend over Christmas. So amazing. We are going to be able to be in this magical place where we get to be as a family in Iceland and experience the winter solstice there, experience Christmas, and really connect and be able to have experiences. And that's really one of my top values, is connection with my family and having experiences, and also connection with my community and allowing you to have experiences, and connection with my clients and allowing you to have experiences. Like, that is all part of who I am as a wellness entrepreneur, as a soulful business coach, as well as what I like to bring to my friends and to my community and to my family. So I want you to return back to your notes now. And again, number 1 is be visible. Consistently be visible. Choose one social media platform that you want to be on. You don't need to be on 10. 1, consistently show up there and use that platform in its entirety. Not just making a post, not just doing a story if you're using Facebook. As a matter of fact, something you may not know is that Facebook actually has 5 or 6 different ways for you to be visible. You can be visible on your personal page. You can be visible on your business page. You can be visible in a Facebook community like this, which is my favorite way because it allows you to serve and nurture and really cultivate and create connections. You can be visible inside somebody else's Facebook community. You can be visible in stories. You can be visible by collaborating with other people. There's so many different ways that you can actually use Facebook as an income generator to help build a growing and a thriving wellness practice that serves. So step one, just one place, one platform. Let me know in the chat what's one platform you're going to choose to be visible. Step 2, what are you going to do to share with people how it is that you help them? How can you help them? You have to let them know how you can help people. So let me know how you help people. How can you help them? And the way that you do that, again, is this is your marketing, right? Being visible and sharing with people how you can help them and what it is that you do. And then step 3 is invite people to work with you. Change lives, my friends, change lives. There is a reason why people don't have the results that they want right now. And it's because most of the time, the reason why, it's going to fall into 3 basic categories too. Either they don't have the support because they've been trying to do it on their own. They've been trying to piece it all together, probably like you guys have. If you are under 6 figures in your business, you've been trying to piece this together. You've been trying to figure it out. You might have joined all the fancy trainings or done the expensive mastery program like I did, or gotten all the certifications like I did, and yet you're still trying to figure out how to grow a thriving wellness practice, right? So you don't have support. You don't have accountability. You don't have a way that you're actually, my husband's saying goodbye to me. Bye, hubby. Bye. I love you too. He's actually going out of town on another business trip. So number 2 is you don't have accountability. You're not following through with the things that you say it is that you want to do, right? And you probably don't know how. And so you're just kind of trying things, and you're trying things here and there, and then it's not working. And so then you're feeling frustrated and you're like, yeah, I don't know what to do, right? So there's no accountability there. And you're giving yourself the back door. You're like, well, let me just chase this next bright, shiny object, or let me just try this thing. No accountability, just keep it simple and keep it focused. And the third thing, so most people, whether they are you, whether it's me, whether it's someone building a relationship, whether it's somebody who wants to do a new career, whether it's somebody who wants to lose weight, they don't have the support, they don't have accountability, and they don't have a simple system that they can follow that is going to allow them to do things so that they can show up from their heart and implement pieces on a consistent way. And that is actually something that I do teach inside the Activate Abundance program. It's my Soulful Abundance system. It's 6 steps. I'm actually going to be teaching this inside of Thriving Boutique Business coming up in September. So I promise I'll post here and I'll be sharing more of that. But those are the 3 things that are in the way. So invite people to work with you because they don't have those 3 things. They don't have support from you. They don't have accountability from you, and they don't have a simple system to follow. How do I know that? Because they would have already had what it is that they wanted. They would have already had what it is that they wanted if I had all 3 of those things, right? And we really do need all 3. We need all 3 of those. If you don't have support, then you are just kind of going blind and you're just going to be blown by the wind. Well, let me try this and let me try that. If you don't have accountability, then you're not going to show up and do the things that you want to do. And if you don't have a simple system, then you don't know what to do on repeat, right? Same thing with the people that want to lose weight, right? Or your people who want to get healthy, or the people who want to reduce diabetes, or the people who want to have hormonal balance. There's a reason why they don't have what it is that they desire. And it's because they don't have support. They don't have accountability. They don't have your system. Your system. So if you don't have a system, we need to create a system for you so that you can also be a leader and stand out in your field. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. Let me know where you're stuck. Are you stuck at number 1, being more visible? Are you stuck at number 2, where you are trying to figure out how to tell people what you do and how you can help them? Or are you stuck at number 3, not knowing how to actually invite people to work with you in a way that doesn't feel icky or wonky or salesy? Let me know. I want to know in the comment section. Okay. And then lastly, if you are interested in having support from me, if you want my eyes, if you want my ears, if you want my heart on your business, reach out to me in Messenger and let me know, and we will set up a Soulful Abundance strategy session. Or I'll give you more information about the upcoming enrollment for Activate Abundance. And again, if you are already at 100K or above in your business, then we can chat about what the Accelerate Mastermind might look like for you. All right, my friends, I know that this was helpful. When you get these 3 things dialed in and put on repeat, you will be bringing on more paying clients. You will be able to do it in a way that feels really good and aligned and authentic with who you are. And you will have plenty of time to enjoy the spaciousness that comes with being well paid as a wellness entrepreneur, sharing your gifts with those that need it, and having some spaciousness, white space on your calendar to do more of what you love. All right. I will see you guys back here next week. There is another, again, remember, every Monday I will be doing Soulful Business trainings here. So be sure to join me next week. All right, my friends, take care. Bye.